What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Remo, aka Mr. Stress, back at you with another episode of Let's Talk Fashion, powered by the JBT Network. I'm your host, Remo. Don't forget to hit me on IG, rich_threads is where you can find me. We having a lovely conversation, some good banter over there lately. Y'all been sharing my, story journey of these sneaker pickups that I have not been able to obtain. Don't worry, it's still up for sneaker app. You know what I mean? It's still, you know what I mean? Sneakers at fuck y'all, man. Until I get what I need and what I deserve out of this, man. But definitely shout out to everybody that been in the comments, keeping me engaged, having beautiful banter back and forth, and really tapping in, man, because some of those messages be real lovely. Like, this is slowly becoming one of my favorite podcasts and blah, blah. Just dope shit, man. But this episode, we're gonna change the tempo a little bit. We're gonna get a little fashion, but this is the platform where we do culture, we do music, we do a little bit of everything, sports, everything intertwined, and then we boil it back into the fashion conversation in a barbershop way. But let's get right into it, man. Jordan Brand, I'm feeling a way about y'all right now. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I get it that the hype is back. But I grew up on these shits, and I have not been able to obtain not one of these hype releases yet. So it's like, I'm not doing lines because I'm too old. Y'all niggas is fighting on the lines again. Fighting? We back to that? Violence for sneakers? And the thing is, where my close-up? Yo, listen, YNs. Y'all crashing out over Jordans and never seen Mike play. Y'all make it make sense for me. Because at some point, when was Nas the thing to be coveted? When we doing that? So the cool gray Nas came out, and people were lined up outside of the malls, etc., out of the stores, and then we seen this. So this is what we doing. We back to the violence, y'all. Over sneakers that was recently sitting on the shelves. Them Olive Nas was on the shelf, and there was no hype built up for it. Nobody was warring and scrapping about those. They were readily available in all type of sizes, from babies all the way to size 13. Nobody was looking for them. Nobody was trying to get them. But all of a sudden, because a few slipped through the crack that was, overhyped and underproduced, now all of a sudden the hype is back. I get it, Shout out to y'all, amazing marketing going on over there, because they pulling out the big guns. They pulling out, the things that mattered inside of the vault. But the thing is like, to be wilding out over sneakers that's available on GOAT or sneaker app or whatever, all these years down the line, where you can get 2015, 2012. So this is not the first time these are coming out. These are more of a nostalgia factor for those that might have missed it back in the day, or, you really enjoyed them back then. But they're not new sneakers. They're not new silhouettes. These joints that came out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times now. And y'all, this is what y'all doing? This is utterly crazy. I really don't get it, man. But, once again, shout out to, Jordan Brand for actually, building the hype back around footwear again, because the market is, is out of this world right now. Once again, I try to get the brick by brick joints. I'm from New York. So I'm like, yo, if any place you want to drop these sneakers and overproduce them, at least let it be New York City. I know I'm from Brooklyn, but he from Queens. You get it. But if anything, everybody that lived in New York who wanted these joints should have been able to obtain them. And then all the other regions make it a little witch hunt to go find them. But come on now. They come out day of, they 220, 225. 5 minutes after that, 600. I'm like, no. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I still can't get the fives. And there's going to be a whole plethora of shit that I just am not going to be able to obtain, due to the fact of me not willing to pay for this shit, 1. And 2, I'm not staying in lines. And 3, do I really need them? I like them, but do I really need them? But what I would say for where Jordan Brand and the hype is going, it's kind of changed the trajectory in the market altogether, because it's kind of quiet for the dad sneakers or the trainers and that Like I know they got a few, Joe Fresh goods. You got J Tips got some Sauconys coming out that's super anticipated. What's my boy from Albany? I think West Side Gun. He got something coming out with Saucony as well. But the conversation is shifting where Jordans are the hype. Jordans are the lane where people are gravitating to currently. And I want to know how long is this gonna last because, like I said earlier, like Jordan was something that we look all the way past, and even the kids was like, that's some old head shit. Like we don't wear Jordans no more. We wear Asics or we wear New Balances. Like, is this trend gonna continue? That's the only thing. And let's not even talk about high end. Like nobody's really rocking the high end joints no more. I don't hear nobody running to the Rick Owens and you know what I'm saying, them type of aesthetic shoes anymore. Big Balenciaga with the big fat. Nah. It ain't even in the conversation no more. I remember once upon a time people wear Versace Reacts or some shit like that with the big chain bottom. Them days it seemed like it's over. Gucci sneakers, they not. I don't hear nobody talking about them no more. Armani, sit them on the shelves. And the thing is, when it comes to this fashion shit, I tell them like, if you don't have something in your closet that you feel as though it's going to last the test of time for 5 years, it's not worth buying. If you can't buy something right now in 2025 and pull it out in 5 years, it don't even make no sense spending 400-500 for anything, whether it be a jacket, whether it be a tee, anything, because that brand is based on all hype. There is no longevity for that brand. Now you're seeing vintage Levi's selling for $300 because the work, the craftsmanship to that product has tested the time where it's last over decades at this point in time, and people are still trying to obtain these stuff. Thrifting is heavy because you still seeing the Avizus and all the other back pocket jeans that been something back in the Rocket Republics, see BB Simon belts. All of this stuff is coming back around that were really, really high, expensive, products, but they've lasted the test of time where even Vance's is back. Like that's a $1,200 jacket. It had to make sense to keep that around if you once had that before. Avrex and Pelle's, same thing. Like, Supreme is where Supreme is in the market. And then you'll see little other things trickle here and there, but like the longevity fact is what matters. And if these things are gonna stick around, you know. So I don't know where the hype goes as far as footwear, what silhouette is chosen, because there still is, the gazelles. I think the UK kind of, brought that around. And then there's the 9.5s are really rolling back around this year. And you got the Clint Cortez, you got the neon greens about to come out. I believe they just was supposed to drop the a pink colorway. The orange joints is always classic. So let's see where this kind of goes where, Nike is really putting a stamp on the game and they kind of got things in a stranglehold right now where they've been leaning on nostalgia. I get it, the fact that I get it, Adidas is kind of pushing the wave that they're into the new, like everything that they've carried their flag on currently is like we're bringing new images, new ideas to the forefront, and Nike is kind of relying on their old silhouettes to kind of continue the torch to be risen. But we'll see, man. Um, on this week, we got the Kick Cam out. Y'all can check them out, man. This is from Pyer Morse. Reebok Reacts, I believe they are called. Good silhouette, man. You got a little bit of hits of pink, and then we got the hidden shoelaces behind it. Very comfortable pair, thick ass sole. Be scared to kick somebody in these shits, but I mean, good feats. So let's jump right back into this talk where so now let's talk about basketball and the nostalgia and all of that, from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, to our current age. It seems like, we've always had media darlings, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Currently it's kind of up in the air. They haven't had somebody to pass the torch to LeBron yet to the next generation. Because, him and Curry kind of exist in the same time frame, but Curry's always been like, the secondary star to LeBron. It took him some time to get his own traction, but He carved his own lane, but he hasn't been given the pinnacle where he's the guy, you know. But the only thing that all of these guys got in common is when they were the guy, they were Nike guys. So the question has arose is, in order to be the face of the league, the face of the NBA, do you have to have an affiliation to the Nike brand? It might seem far fetched, you know what I'm saying? Because before, we had Russell and all those other guys, Willis Reed and these four, Kareem and Will, all of these guys, Bird and Magic, they kind of shared the time frame at the same time, but when the Nike shoe became a market employee, all right, it became very interesting because it's no longer other people's names. Because during that time when Mike was there, but you still had people like, let's say, who was around? Karl Malone. He was in the conversation of being one of those guys. Not ready. Drexler, nope. Hakeem, no. Shaq, Reebok. So those names, they weren't given, the pinnacle name. Even when Jordan kind of left, you had Penny. Penny Hardaway was given, one of the illest campaigns ever I've seen, prior to injury and all that, The market in Dallas was behind him, another Nike athlete. Kobe Bryant came about, 96. He entered into the NBA. He was originally signed to Adidas. The whole storyline with Kobe. He had an incident up in Colorado, got away from that situation, and Adidas parted way with him. He joined with Nike, started wearing Jordans in the beginning, flirted around with other brands here and there, but he sat and locked in with Nike. Boom. Kobe, all the smutters all call me name. Now Kobe is down with Nike Pro Trolls and all these other shoes. They become like the go-to sneaker for NBA athletes. Now you got 03. LeBron's in there, you got CP, Melo, well, CP came a little bit later. But those are, Jordan brand athletes. But LeBron was chosen to be the guy, another Nike athlete. In between that time, who could we say was up there with LeBron and them? You had Tim Duncan. I think Tim Duncan eventually ended up with Adidas. He wasn't the face. Kawhi, he was winning shit in between there, wasn't the face. Harden was cooking and frying and doing all of that shit. He wasn't the face. Steph, we say, could have been the face, but he was a Nike athlete. They chose not to re-sign him. And then he went over to where the hell he went to? That brand, I know what I'm talking. Under Armour. He went to Under Armour. Hell no, Under Armour ain't running shit. So it seems like now the NBA and Nike are both looking for a new face. But I don't know what really options are. Ant-Man had a great year last year. He won the Olympics and then turned around, had a great sneaker. But now it's kind of quiet with him now. Zion's not ready. Tatum seems like, he's one of the guys, but he's too quiet to market. Ja, he's in a repair and rebuild stage. So the market is still out there, but it's very intriguing. Who do y'all think will be the face of the league or the first face of the league that isn't actually a Nike athlete? And if it's possible to do that as well. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't see them putting the machine behind, anybody else. On LeBron, he been here for 2,040 years and still going strong, man. Does his son, turn out to be something that, he can carry the mantle with, or, it just ends with LeBron and they try to figure out in between it. But who knows? Speaking on LeBron, right? LeBron James. It's kind of interesting when it comes to LeBron James and conversations of, he's been given everything, but he's earned everything at the same time. I wouldn't want to say that, LeBron James isn't who LeBron James and, people gave it to him on a silver platter. He earned every facet of where he's landed in the NBA. And I ain't really mad at, LeBron being who LeBron is, because he works hard, takes care of his body, the whole rigmarole with him. But the thing is, with me, is the media, right? So traditional media always has a sense of, they're gonna get on who they feel they could get on, and it is what it is. Deal with it. With media, we have a say. We have an outlet that's louder than the athlete. Granted, the athlete doesn't really speak as often as people might want to hear from them, but they're protected because they might say something that just goes against everything about that athlete's brand, and now they're in a cleanup PR situation. So we seen the video. LeBron James pulls up on Stephen A. Smith on the sidelines, and he has a tough conversation with him because now he's not having a conversation about Braun. He's having a conversation about Bronny, the way that Braun is spoken to, the way Bronny is spoken about. And it's like enough is enough. So initially the professionalism kicked out because we don't really hear nothing about LeBron going crazy. You wouldn't have seen Stewart try to fight LeBron, and he backed up, like looked at him like, yo, I'm Braun. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? Relax, breathe. But this instance, mid-game, he comes over and he walks over to Stephen A. Smith and he tells, keep my son's name out your fucking mouth.
Or something like that. This was in the third quarter. Apparently, LeBron had walked out of the timeout, and I turn around and he's right here in my face. He said, yo, you got to stop talking shit about my son. You got to stop fucking with my son. That's my son. That's my son. And I was like, what? He said, nah, fuck that. I said, yo, let's talk later. He's like, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. You got to stop fucking with my son. And I said, all right, dog. And he walked off. So I remember during a timeout in the first quarter, seeing Bronny. And Bronny looked over at me. And he had this sad look on his face. And I'm imagining Pop saw that shit. It hit him. Yeah. And he couldn't hold it, and he rolled up on me. And so when I went on the air the next morning, first things first, believe it or not, I know this is shocking for people to believe, but I didn't have any intentions on talking about it until I woke up that morning and saw that the shit had gone viral. Once the shit had gone viral, the bosses at ESPN, now you gotta talk about it. This is you and him. You gotta talk about it. I said, fine. So I go on the air and I said, the first thing that I'm gonna do is establish that this was a father talking to me.
And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get the energy because it's like, all right, my nigga, I gotta deal with Savannah at home. Like, yo, Stephen A. talking crazy about Bronny. You ain't gonna do nothing. And when it comes to, your lady telling you you ain't gonna do nothing, that's a whole different type of pressure that, nobody really wants from time to time. Like, and it is your son. Like, I get it. People might say, Bronny's only there because of nepotism. And, if it wasn't for Braun, he probably wouldn't be in the league. It's really hard to, one, live up to what LeBron has done from the age of 17, 18, 19 years old, entering the league straight from high school and really carrying the league for 22 years without no crazy conversations about him. You might hear a little, PD or whatever the case might be, allegations, but the man spends $1 million on his body alone, man. I can't be mad at a man that invests that much into himself. So the product got to be something special. And we done seen it for damn near 22 years, man. He's out right now, but, he'll be back, man. It's 40, what is it, 41, 42, however old he is. He's earned every strike that he's given. Now, when it comes to his son, it's a little different because, Bronny wasn't a standout athlete in college. He the numbers wouldn't say that he's a draft pick. And then there's plenty of dudes that go undrafted that really had, dog careers in college, but, wasn't given the opportunity. So, but, my nigga, real talk, who wouldn't use their leverage to get their kid on the team or on a team? Why not? He's LeBron James, the man who has put billions and billions of dollars into the NBA. By that time, the NBA owes him something in return. Let's be real. So I'm not 100% mad at Braun for using, you know what I mean, a little bit of leverage because it's people that we know that work at, you know, damn near Target. Oh, my cousin, could you get my cousin a job? This is LeBron James we talking about.
LeBron
22
James.
sneakers in. LeBron James. 4 Olympics, 5, whatever long amount of Olympics he's been to. He's been carrying the flag for the NBA for a long time. So now when it comes to Stephen A and, you know what I mean, other media personalities, my thing is there's plenty of other teams that are really good in the NBA. And there's plenty of other teams that need the coverage. And there's plenty of other teams with great players that's going under the radar. So my question to y'all would be, why pick on Bronny? If he's in the G League doing what he's doing and he's learning, all right, cool. But what is it that he's done in the NBA that garners you to talk about him, to talk about his development? These scouts didn't say that he was a world beater. He was a project. They say, you know, he's a great all-around player, but, you know, he's not good at a one thing yet. So he's learning his footing in where he needs to be. And it's probably hard as hell to play next to your father, let alone, you know, arguably one of the GOATs in the game, Mount Rushmore's, you know, whatever you want to place LeBron at. Well deserving at that as well. But to say the nerves wouldn't be there, you'd be shitting me saying that. Come on now, y'all. Y'all know better than that. But I think just as media personalities, sometimes we gotta take just a route of being personable and really saying like, you know what, I might be going too far, saying too much where I don't know the full story. Or maybe I should reach out to somebody that knows somebody to have a sit down so I can get the okay to speak about certain things. Because they can't shut you down and say that you're not allowed to talk about nothing. That's out of bounds. But it's like you don't cross certain lines as a man. So Braun, I guess, felt as though, you know, this is something that he's questioning as a man. Because he can't his quote was, as a father, I'm pleading as a father. Nah, my nigga, don't tell me how to father. Like that's my seed. That's my kid that I had at a young age. That's my kid that I had in the front row watching me play as a youngster. Now I got the opportunity to lace it up with my son and be on the same team and really be next to my kid 24 hours a day. So why not? Why wouldn't I take advantage of that? Because you know how much time that he actually missed out on being great, being an ambassador for the league, and then now he gets the opportunity to actually father his kid and be next to his kid consistently and joke around his kid. You know, he still pops at the end of the day. You gotta respect your pops to a certain, you know, aesthetic, but he gets to teach his son hand in hand every day. And as much as he control the situation that he's in, why not take advantage of that, man? But shout out to Braun, Stephen A, and the rest of the media. Yo, you know what I mean? It wasn't out of bounds, but I just think it's a little foul because they're gonna spin it. You know, a black man talking crazy on a black man, yada yada yada. Parent, I get it, but you know, let's clean it up a little bit. Be respectful of everybody's feelings in this, and leave it as a pops conversation. You want to talk about his performance? All right, cool. But he got to actually perform for you to really be talking about him. That's just me. Now, when it comes to one of our favorite athletes, and you know, I'm gonna be a little harsh on this one, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about Tank Davis. You know, a report came out that you know he had a little incident with the judge and him traveling without being granted permission, and then you know I guess having to go to court and have an additional 18 months added to his probation, have to pay a fine and donate some bread and all of that. But I'm not mad at it, man, because at the end of the day, you know, everybody loves Tank, but Tank got to be responsible for who he is as a man, as a father, and as a role model. So you know that you know the judicial system does not play with the black man. So why you keep playing with this lady? You know for a fact she got a hard on for you. Everything that you say, everything that you do, she wants to hold against you, right? Get the time off your head and go do whatever you want to do. You got all the bread, you want to travel. Let's just say he retired right now and he wanted to disappear. He couldn't. He would have to be granted permission to go pick his shit up and move to Bali, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, wherever the fuck you want to go. He cannot do that currently because he's still on probation on whatever time it was, plus another 18 months. So just do the time that's owed to you, tighten up your situation, You say, I probably had a lot in your mind when it came to the fight. You kept saying, I just want to be a better person, education, and all this other shit. But somehow, another reason, I think this was looming in the background, unbeknownst to everybody else. It's no way in hell that you think you might get locked again after a fight and be 100% locked in. So, is the performance that we got, was that a result of him having over the top of his head that, he might have been going back to jail? Or better yet, like, you know what I'm saying? Being put on house arrest. We don't know. We don't know what was in the back of his mind and what he might have fed in during the time of him being, training and all of that. But I just think, I know people gonna say, the judge, da 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 da. Da. She is in control of what goes on in that young man's career for the next 18 months. And if he doesn't do the right thing, she'll be in control of it longer. If not, she'll have to put him back in. But, I just think, he's in a beautiful place where he kind of moved away from the naysayers and he was able to, make his own hype. He was able to pick his own fights and shit changed, the conversation changed around him. But the only thing is, like, are you making the appropriate decisions out of the damn ring now? Because in the ring, you made all the decisions that'll change your life forever. But outside the ring, you making all the decisions that'll keep you locked up, keep somebody in control of your life, your situations for the long haul. You don't want that, man. He's one of my favorite athletes, one of my favorite people that I like to follow the storyline. But we don't all want to see it end that way, where Mike Tyson gets snatched up, thrown up in jail at age 26, 3 years locked up, and he comes back and he's batshit crazy. He talking about pulling up on people and doing strange things to them. He just was a whole different person. He lost a lot of his you would say prime years. He still came out and did certain things that were kind of beautiful, but like those were the years where he was supposed to evolve into glory status. But after that, the names that we could have said he really was supposed to cement the legacy as far as who he fought and what wins he had, it didn't look that good. Is it that that time off changed him? We would never know. So we wouldn't want to see Tank go through that and have to answer those same questions and be in those same positions. So hopefully he figures it out. He over there with Calvin and Calvin did some time, and he would hate to see his youngin have to deal with anything like that. So definitely shout out to Tank, shout out to the Upton Gym over there, all those folks. But let's do better, man. Now, with all that being said, we reach our favorite part of the show. It's Fashion or Clashin'. So when we say fashion, is I like that. That's something I'll put in my closet. That's that shit. Then it's fashion. Or it is, nah, I'm not feeling that at all. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Then it's clashing. Let's go to the first look and let's see what we got, y'all.
My name is Leo and I'm born and raised in New York City.
Love the look today. So number one, happy Fashion Week to you.
Happy Fashion Week.
Break it down. Tell me what you're wearing.
Got some Doc Marten loafers.
Yes.
State of London pants. Cruise from his Studio Nixon. Coat is GU. Scarf is Uniqlo. I got an ALD beanie on, Gentle Monster frames, and a tough bag.
Tough easy. There you go. Let's rate the fit. Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate today's look?
I give it a 7.
I appreciate
Nothing
that.
too crazy.
Yeah, I love the look. Thank you so much.
Thanks
Peace.
so much.
So I'm gonna go fashion on this one. I really like when people stay on brand to the culture and find unique and fly ways to engulf their culture into their fashion aesthetic. And like you said, this is real on brand. I like the shoes. I like everything about the outfit. It was calm, subtle, and it wasn't looking like anything was forced. And I like the different pieces that he had because it wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm Louis head to toe. You know what I mean? It looked like he took his time and really went to shopping and grabbed pieces that he liked, and then he kind of built a ensemble over time. And there was a lot of layered pieces to that outfit. So that's what made it even doper, man. So definitely fashion. Let's go to the next look and see what we got. Okay, this right here is cool. I like the fact that she found herself a thrifted bag. If y'all didn't know, she found a thrifted gem. And you know, I'm kind of against sometimes the matchy matchy, but I'm gonna say fashion on this one because it's sleek. It's a little elegant look. She did the non-button, or the, I don't know if the thighs was too thick that she couldn't get them more buttoned up, but it was clean. It was a clean look, and she looked like, you know, you could have went to church with that and been the you know, the fashionable auntie in there, or you could be going on a brunch date and just, you know, putting it together. So I definitely like this look in totality, and she put that shit on. Let's go to the next look.
Yeah, we see them, boy. I mean the fit. Oh, okay. I mean, describe the fit for us, right quick, young man.
Yo, listen.
Uh-huh.
You know what I do? Do a little mew, you know, nothing crazy. You feel
Uh-huh.
me? Little baby Prada on them. Just relax, chill out.
Okay.
What's up? What's up?
We see it all. Yo, Rocky, would you rather have a partner with style or funds?
Style.
Oh, why?
Style. Because, I mean, you can't buy style.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ASAP. So y'all thought for a fact that Rocky wasn't going to beat his trial and then keep it swaggy. It's going to be fashion. Rocky can't really do much wrong except when you wear the dress. Not with the dress thing. But other than that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's calm, subtle pieces, nothing like over monogram. You wouldn't even tell that's a Burberry jacket or a Louis Vuitton jacket. You wouldn't be able to tell what he got on. You know what I mean? Calm aesthetics. It seems like, you know what? I'm going to have to go with these dudes. I'm going to start wearing loafers. Since I can't get sneakers, I'm about to be on my Tyler the Creator shit. I'm going to get straight loafers because the shoes that I love, I can't obtain. And, you know what I mean? He kind of put that shit on together. And I did say a long time ago that I need to start adulting. I need to start getting adult looks. So this one right here is definitely fashion in my book, man. Shout out to Rocky. That man is free, man. On to the next one. Next look, y'all.
All right. Who do we have with us today?
So Wavy Cam,
How you doing, man?
I'm well and you?
I'm good. Let the people know a little bit about what you're wearing.
We got Tom Brown on the shades, we got Paul Angel sweater, Lil Chanel, David Yurman on the pieces. We got Gucci on the pants and the briefcase, and Jimmy Choo loafers.
Nice. If there was one thing you would tell your inner child, what would it be?
Go with your gut instinct and always believe in yourself.
I appreciate you today.
Appreciate you.
So this, I don't know. I like a lot of the pieces in the outfit itself. You know, the jacket was kind of fire, but the sweater with the jacket is just a lot going on, a lot of prints. I like the jewelry that he had going on there, the vintage joints. But I just thought it was just a lot of things at the same time, you know? The Gucci bag with the Gucci shoes, and I'm gonna probably go Clashin in a totality together. But the pieces itself were good pieces. But me wearing it all together, I'll probably pass on this one, man. Let's go to the next look, y'all. It's Clashin.
All right, AJ, mystery fashionist. Who I'm here with and where you from?
Bloody Osiris, man, from the world.
Rate your outfit from 1 through 10 and let me know what you're wearing.
I'm gonna let y'all rate it in the comments because they be trying to say I'm too cocky and all that. I don't want to do that this time, man. You're okay. But this is the Bait Kiss Super collabo and all that straight off the runway. The La Ropa jacket, I had this for like 3 years. Got the thermal on, the Rolex thermal from the, you know where I go to Aki's and all that. Yeah. Chrome hard belt. Got the Homework ABC pants and all that. And we got the Balenci boots. Oh, this Diplomat bandana, I had this shit since I was 9 years old, though.
What is 5 fashion items you can't live without?
A thermal shirt,
Okay.
a tank top,
Okay.
some good boxer briefs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And some good socks and
Okay.
good belts. That's it. Those are essentials.
Now, what is a common misconception about you?
That I'm cocky,
Gotcha,
that I'm
cocky. I knew you was gonna say
arrogant, that I'm rude. I'm really the nicest person you could ever meet. When you come holler at me in person, am I lying?
You just gotta meet him in person.
Am I lying?
Nah, you ain't
Forget
lying.
all this internet shit, man. This shit ain't for real, man. I'm really a nice person. Don't judge me by, you know, the internet and all.
As much I'm supposed to dislike this and say it's clashing, Ah, man. I just like the aura, I guess. You know, sometimes you got to be on your cocky shit. And once again, you know, this is that Harlem shit, man. It's different. You know, it's different. I want to go. It's fashion. I'm gonna say it's fashion because it screamed fashionable as far as the layout. The jeans was kind of fire. The boots is the only thing questionable, but I've been saying I've only seen certain people pull those boots off that know how to dress. Other than those that can really put that shit on, I've never seen these boots look good or deserving of an outfit. But this right here, it didn't look out of place. He brought it all together. He had the Canadian tuxedo with a good thermal from the Akis or the Africans. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. And then the nostalgia with the Kid Super Baked collab, you know, a lot of decent pieces. Let's go. I'm gonna go fashion on this one. Y'all can kill me in the comments for this one. Cause I'm not too, you know, I'm not too far from the age range of understanding it, but you know, I should be at the age range where I'll be like, nah, this ain't it. He doing too much, but sometimes doing it up a little bit extra is what's called for. Y'all don't agree with me? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Go to the next look, y'all.
Hey, how you doing today?
What's up, my brother?
Yes, sir. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Tony. I'm from Rome.
Yes, sir.
Monte, near fucking Colosseum, you know, like center of
Yes,
Rome.
sir. Man, Rome is in the building. Stop playing with them, brother. We see the fit.
My fit is all Gucci, bro. Patek.
Damn.
Tiffany.
Damn.
I love the Pharrell.
Shout out to P. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the P.
Shout out to P. Okay.
Shout out to Tiffany.
Gucci. So everything Gucci.
Yeah, everything Gucci.
So you feeling Gucci?
I'm feeling Gucci now, bro.
Damn.
You can see it.
Okay. How will you compare Italy fashion compared to around the world? Like,
Bro, I think the fashion in Italy is the best in the world.
What? Really?
Trendsetter.
Over New York?
Yes, bro.
Damn.
New York is better for the streetwear, but for like this fit, you know,
elegant.
like
Okay.
Gucci, Italian, like you know, like Italian fit, Italian style.
Okay. Bottega.
Like Bottega, like Gucci, like Fendi, like
Damn.
like this, you know.
Okay.
My boy talking that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's how you talk heavy, man. For those that don't want to believe in what you got going on, that's how you really talk heavy, man. This is fashion. His whole one tone, I guess that's monochromatic and gray. He did that thing right there. And he was talking heavy about, you know, European fashion compared to, you know, US fashion. I'm gonna fuck what he say. New York fashion is New York fashion. We are the capital. Don't get it fucked up, man. But yeah, I like it. I like it. Very clean look. You can really go anywhere in that outfit, and then even in like the streetwear looks, if you got something like that on, whoo, you done took it over the top. So I'm gonna definitely go, you know, fashion over there, man. Next look.
Big Smoke.
Hello, how you doing today?
Yeah, we see the fit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You see, look, any show that I'm going to, they're sending me the mad fits, but I'm picking the most.
Okay.
I'm picking the most dad fits that they could ever imagine.
You got it on,
Insane.
brother. You got it on.
Look, you didn't even know Burberry made any then coats like this.
Damn.
What on?
Hold on. What does Burberry mean to you? That's a culture.
London, real quintessential London.
Yes, sir.
Damn, my boy got a leather, what you call it, a leather bomber. That's kind of fire though. I never seen a leather flight jacket. And it's the sizing of it is what made this outfit real classy, and that's why it's gonna be fashion in my book. Clean white tee. He had a pair of trousers on, and once again, the loafers is the look. When I decide I'm gonna retire from sneakers soon because you know I can't get what I want, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna start doing the loafer thing, man, because this deems me adulting and responsible. This screams he's gonna be on time for brunch, and I'm gonna put myself together and come out looking like this. So Skepta, shout out to the outfit, man. Definitely fashion in my book. Next look, y'all.
Outfit of the day for dinner with a friend. So this hoodie is from Pray for Fashion. It's from the Journey of Faith merch collection. I'm usually not a zip up girl, but lately I've just been needing a zip up hoodie, so I designed one. This bottom is actually a dress from Pretty Little Thing. You know I love turning a dress into a skirt. Sue me. The rib tank is from Target. Bag is also from Target. She's just a quick little grab and go. Glasses, you guessed it, my Balenci's. Pearls, I stole them from my best friend. Don't know where he got them from. Yeah, but now they're mine. Choker is Chanel. My 444 ring from Amazon. I think she's from Amazon. Hermes little bracelet. Didn't do much on the wrist. You can't really see it. And the shoes, Naked Wolf.
I don't think I enjoyed this one. I just think it was just a lot going on, and none of the pieces really came together. Like the oversized hoodie, but the dress was like see through, and it was red leopard. And then I wasn't really jacking it, man. I don't even want to get into it too far because you know y'all say, oh, you shouldn't speak on women's fashion. You don't know. So let me know. Put it in the comments, but because this one is a oh no. Clashin. Last look, y'all. Oh my God. Yo, Leonard Ellaby gotta chill the fuck out, man. You see this shit? This whole outfit is clashing. It just look confusing. It don't fit his age. This nigga got a lunchbox pocket bag on. His jeans is tucked in his cowboy boots. I don't care if it's Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Hermes, whatever y'all want to claim. I don't give a shit. I don't care about that designer. That shit wasn't it right there. And I'm not giving it a pass. It did not meet the criteria of his age or his swag. He just looked uncomfortable. And the walk-off was nasty. Just to let y'all know. So if you didn't hear it before, that's clashing. I'm going to say it again. That's clashing. It might be trashing, but that ain't on the table right now. But that's all I got for y'all this week. We reached the end of the show. I am your host, Remo, a.k.a. Mr. Rich Threads. This has been Let's Talk Fashion, powered by the JBT Network. Don't forget to rate, comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, jump in the comments, give you a banter. You can find me at Rich_Threads on Instagram. Come over here and talk shit with me and see a little bit of the clips and all the other stuff that we got going on. But on that note, make sure y'all leave with the message. Never smell like skin. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.
Achoo,